Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone. Today we're going to be continuing to check out the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion, this time with our third and final match featuring our Cube Warlock deck. Let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can get that third win.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Alright, we got a Druid. I wonder what flavor of Druid we're getting. Could be Ramp, could be Aggro Token, could be Jade. Could be something new I haven't seen before. Do I want to hold on to the Lesser Amethyst Spellstone? I don't really, but nah, I'm not going to. Try and maximize our chances of getting some of the early game minions. Oh yeah, that's a solid early game. I'm cool with this hand, definitely. That'll be a Mountain Giant on turn 5, I think, unless we are able to somehow eke out a little more draw in the meantime. I'm a little tempted, though, to play the Mistress of Mixtures, actually. Against Druid, because they have a lot of early game power. I'm going to do it. I know it goes against what I was just saying with Mountain Giant, but if he plays pretty much any minion, I want to have a response before turn 5. Huh, Ramp Druid. Ramp Quest Druid? This is going to be interesting. With Defile and Mortal Coil in hand, I think we'll be okay, but that was not what I was expecting. Hey, Kobold Librarian, speak of the devil. I was talking about how we might be able to make it up. Well, next turn I can coin and Kobold Librarian. Will that make it up? I guess that doesn't make it up. I'd have to draw 2 cards for 1 card to make it up, but we can keep playing stuff at least. Here's a Faceless Manipulator. That'll be fun to use with the Mountain Giant here. We're gonna use the Kobold first, just in case we get an amazing 2-drop. Nah, nothing too fancy schmancy. Now, we are giving away a bunch of health right now. It kind of is what it is, but it's worthwhile. We have Mistress of Mixtures down on the board, and we do run 2 Dark Pacts in the deck, so theoretically we have 16 health worth of healing coming down the line. We knew he'd attack into the Librarian. It's still worth it. It's more damage. Hey, speak of the devil with the Dark Pact, which is going to go nicely with my Possessed Lackey that we'll be dropping next turn. For now, though, or will we be doing it next turn? How many cards are in my hand? 8? I don't know if we will be. Skull of the Minari. Probably won't be, actually. We'll see. You never know what he's going to play and what I'm going to draw, but right now I'm actually thinking 3 mana Mountain Giant is better than Skull of the Minari. Yeah, definitely, because then we can Mortal Coil. What does this do? Summons a 5/1 again? Ugh, what a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt, in fact. Ugh, I should have... is that a misplay? Do I want to... Nah, it's fine. It's going to count toward his quest, but it would anyways. Hey, another Mortal Coil. And we're back up to 9 cards. We need to get the Skull of the Minari on the board, although I think Faceless Manipulator is probably stronger. It's actually a tough call. Skull of the Minari is better if he is going to be ramping really hard at the end, which he likely will be because of Barnabas. He runs Fate Spinner? Huh. There's a card I haven't seen in, like, ever. I could Hellfire here, but I don't necessarily think I'm going to. What is it? Deal 3 damage to all minions, or give them 2/2 to all minions. He probably did deal 3 damage to all minions, but that would not be enough to kill this thing off, so I am going to Hellfire this turn, weirdly enough.
So many possible.
Okay. And I have 9 cards in hand, so I can't do really anything else. But in the end, we came out with an 8/2 still on the board. Not as good of a target for the Faceless Manipulator, obviously, anymore, but I can always use Faceless Manipulator on, like, Barnabas or something, if he gets his quest. Because I didn't realize until recently that Faceless Manipulator works on your opponent's minions, making it like 100,000 times better than I realized, and making me wonder how many times I've had a win condition in the past and not taken it. I'm thinking right now, just Skull of the Minari next turn. It's going to be kind of a boring turn, but, you know, we've got an 8-2 on the board, so it might not even matter. He may not even finish this out. Because if he can't remove this 8-2, I don't know how much longer he's going to stick around. I am feeling pretty good, though, about that risky Hellfire we did. Come on, buddy. I wonder if he left. He's not even looking at his cards. Well, we'll know soon enough. Compare this with my other lever video. People don't like playing against Cube Warlock, and I don't know how much I blame them. Hey, Blood Reaver Gul'dan. I'm gonna Skull of the Minari. Hit him for 8. End turn. Not really any point in doing much more here. We're gonna get a guaranteed Void Lord next turn, which is great, but it's kind of a moot point here. Ironically, I don't think we actually have lethal next turn, even though we are doing quite well. Nope, not unless we draw like a Hellfire. Or, actually, if I could draw an Amethyst Spellstone. Nope, as I suspected, he has left. Well, that's okay. I think we had it in the bag either way. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that I know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, looks like it's going to be a mirror match. This should be interesting. Probably either Control Warlock or fellow Cube Lock, but maybe we'll get lucky and it will be a Demon Lock. None of these cards are particularly useful in the opening hand. I could have kept the Spellstone, I suppose, but let's try and maximize our chances of having an early game here. This is actually okay. I would have liked to have gotten a Kobold Librarian, but Mountain Giant and Tar Creeper, between the two of them, I feel okay about this hand. Tar Creeper, though, may not see. It depending on what kind of deck our game our opponent is playing here, how aggressive he is. Tar Creeper may come out sooner, but ideally we'll see a turn 4 Mountain Giant.
Mind if I roll need?
Huh? I guess he is playing. I really didn't expect that. I guess he is playing Zoo Lock. It could be Control Lock. We have a Defile in hand, though, either way, so we're gonna let him fill his board up a bit more.
Trust me.
Okay. I want to Defile this turn. It's not a good Defile. Defile would do more damage later, but I maximize my healing, and it still sets me up on my curve to hit Mountain Giant next turn. Does he have something to drop? I'm sure he does. This is Zoo Lock. No, he doesn't. Maybe it's not Zoo Lock. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go ahead and Mountain Giant. And then next turn I can Faceless Manipulator the Mountain Giant. No, he also has Faceless Manipulator. And I will not do a trade. I'm going to hope he does not have a Siphon Soul in his hand. Because if he doesn't, we have the better board. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Now he's going to trade for it. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Well, we got our Skull of the Minari, so I'm not too worried. As long as he doesn't have any weapon removal, we'll be fine here. We got both Void Lords in our hand. And a Dark Pact and a Cube, so that should be all we need, I'm hoping. Haven't gotten any points to the Lesser Amethyst Spellstone yet, since we haven't gotten any of our Librarians. Nope. Well, that was interesting. Probably append this to the end of another episode. Interesting, at least, to see the the mountain giant dueling there. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that I know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.